Right, hello everybody. I think we're live again. I'm just going to give us a minute to settle ourselves in and make sure there are no problems. So please just let us know now that you can hear us clearly and that you can hear Miles, who is here.
Yes, hello,
Hello.
hello, hello, rubbish robots from the dawn of time.
Yes, fantastic. Bit of Capaldi. So, yeah, just fill the chat, let us know,
Much
and
better.
fantastic.
There's a comment. Thank you, the Doctor Gamer.
I was checking the
Looks like
chat.
touch wood. I think
A
we're
trillion
okay
times
this time
better.
around.
Okay, well,
The
three people.
gremlins have gone. Huzzah! Can
Three
I just say
people have
a
said
big
it, so there we go.
a big thank you to Doctor Who Adventures for covering for us while we were away sorting out all the little technical
Yeah,
issues.
staffing in the
You
supply
guys have been
teacher.
having a great discussion about all your favourite
Yeah,
soundtracks and
we'll
absolutely loving
have
it.
to
So
go back and read it at the end. Anyway,
yeah, we definitely will. Yeah.
so just in case there's anybody who missed what happened before, we had some technical issues, but we're back now. And just to run through the premise of this again, this is another music-themed video. It's a Name That Tune quiz where Miles and I play 10 to 15-second clips of Doctor Who tracks from the new series to each other and see if we can guess the episode for 1 point and the track title for 2 points. So, without further ado then, I will just switch to the score screen again and I will share my computer audio with Miles so we can play all the tracks.
Yes.
And touch wood then. Let's go for the first one. So this is my first track for you, and
So I'll be listening to this and seeing if I can guess. We're gonna do
that's right.
1 point for the episode name because we think
Yeah.
that might be slightly easier, and
And
then
two
2
for the
points
title.
for the episode title, which I think is going to be trickier because when it comes to the latest soundtracks, I haven't got much of a clue. So
Yes.
it's going to be interesting guessing all these different things. Yes, put your nerdy knowledge to the test, guys, because this is going to be very niche, very very niche. So yes, huzzah!
Right then.
And do play along at home as well. Although me and
Yes.
Richard are going to try and avert our eyes from the chat as we're answering stuff, so that we don't get things.
Absolutely,
spoiled
yeah.
and don't
We're
get
not
your-
going to cheat. I've lost the where's it gone? There's the music screen. Right. So without further ado, then let's hope this works. This is my first track for you, Miles. Okay.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay. Right. So I think that is definitely the Wedding River song
Yes, correct.
because I can see the shot of the cars,
The
being lifted
pyramids
by
and all the weird stuff.
the pyramids, the train coming out of it. Yeah,
Fantastic.
pterodactyls. Do not feed the pterodactyls. Great stuff. The track name is it 5:02 p.m.
It is fantastic. That's a great start. So that's
Hang on.
3 points for
Lovely
you. So I'll
jubbly.
just update it on the point thing. Fingers crossed that all works. 3 points. Okie dokie. So let's now move on to Miles's first track for me.
Yes, here we go.
Oh gosh, I don't know. That's caught me out. That
I thought
one.
this would be quite easy. Maybe it's because the scene that this is a part of is so iconic to me. Maybe I
Okay.
thought it would be easy, but
I'm
we
sort
can
of
always do little helpful hints if we're
getting
struggling.
vibes of. Is it a Christmas special? Maybe.
It is a Christmas special.
I just listened to it again. Sort of a bit swashbuckly. Is it from the Next Doctor?
No, it
Damn
is
it.
not from the Next Doctor. Should we have multiple guesses, or do you think we've got to leave it
I
at one?
reckon probably just leave it. Do you think?
It is The Runaway
on.
Bride.
Oh, okay. Is it from
Runaway
the
Bride suite.
All right. Is it when? So the iconic scene, is it the motorway bit or
It is the motorway sequence.
motorway
yeah.
bit? Okay. I clearly need
Which
to
I saw
brush up on
countless
my
times
knowledge of
when I
that one.
watched what's the documentary called? Music and Monsters. So
yes, in
it's ingrained
2006.
in my brain.
Yes.
But yes, lovely jubbly. I thought that would be quite
Fantastic.
easy, but there we go. Hopefully they'll get easier as
Yeah.
as
That
for
could all
next
be really
week.
difficult. So this
Okay.
is my next one for you, Miles.
Okay. Now, this is quite because I thought tracks like the 12th Doctor's theme and the 11th Doctor's theme, I'm the Doctor, they get used so much and in so many different tracks that it's going to be tricky to guess exactly which one it is. But I'm guessing that you've been kind and you've given me A Good Man 12's theme.
Not quite, no, but you're along
No.
the right lines.
Is it from a specific episode?
It is, but it's also been used somewhere else as well, outside of the episodes. I don't know if that's any help. But you definitely get some points for saying it's to do with 12 theme, because it's that sort of...
I'll make one more guess then.
Go on then.
I don't know actually. That's really tricky. Because that is what I would jump to immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It is the track called Pudding Brains from
That's
Deep
absolutely
Breath.
right, yes. And
Hang on,
do you know
I knew-
where
'cause
else
it's
it
a
was used?
It was used in like so many Next Time trailers. Was it used in the Series 10?
The Series
trailer?
10, the very first one, yeah, which would have been after...
Yeah, because I remember him going, "You're
Dr.
are you
Mysterio.
mad?" Oh, not completely.
yes, that's it. So, that's another 3 points for you. Just input those onto
Pudding
the
Brains.
scoreboard.
Yes.
Scoreboard. So, now your second one for me. Let's go. Okay.
See, I hope this one will be quite easy.
So that is from Forest of the Dead.
Yeah, it is from Forest of the Dead. That's one
when
point.
Donna is in her dreamy world doing dream things.
Yeah.
Oh, but the title escapes me. Is it? It's not like Doctor Moon or something, is it?
No.
No.
But I'll give you another guess because if try and picture the Series 4 soundtrack list, and I'm sure you'll be able to see it in your head. The track comes right after Silence in the Library.
Yeah, you see, I know there's Silence in the Library, there's The Greatest Story Never Told, somewhere around there, there's The Song of Song, I don't think I can quite remember this. Is it All in the Mind?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
It is
That
All
was
in
a
the Mind.
I thought that'd be a
Yes.
really long shot, but fantastic.
It is All in the Mind.
Yeah.
That's 3 points, Richard.
Oh, I'd add those on. Yeah, I haven't
Miles
looked.
is using performance enhancers. I swear, Tommy, I'm not using anything to enhance my skills.
Oh
thus
dear,
far.
we're not endorsing anything there.
Just healthy H2O.
Fantastic. Just have a look at the chat. I'm not sure. Oh, someone else got it. Yanto Williams got it.
Well done, Yanto Williams.
Right. So we're now on to number 3. So this is my third one for you. Here we go.
Okay. Okay, right. Okay. So I know that is Ryan's theme, but it's not obviously called Ryan's theme, is it? Oh, no, sorry. It's Graham's theme, isn't it?
It's Graham's theme. Yeah.
It's Graham's theme. So it is from... I'm trying to think back to your video now, because you went through all the tracks.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tie-in, this one.
Okay. I am going to go episode-wise.
Yeah,
It Takes You Away.
correct.
Takes You Right, okay. Title, I am so flummoxed. Let's get the blind girl. I don't know what it could be called.
Oh.
No, I have no idea.
Do you remember
It's not called.
what the scene is? I mean, we're not giving points for that, but
No,
No.
yeah, but and then it might give me a hint. Is it the scene where Ryan calls Graham Grandad?
yeah, it's like the very end of that episode, basically.
Now I can see it in my mind's eye. Oh, I don't know. No idea.
Right, that was Made a New Friend. So, admittedly,
Made a New
the
Friend.
title is... It's something the Doctor says, and the track is like 3 minutes long, so it's actually got nothing to do with Graham and Ryan at all. But, yeah, I'm glad that you guessed that was Graham's theme. That's fantastic.
We've had a few people. We've had someone say Graham's theme. We've had someone say Made a New Friend. Someone else got it.
Oh, fantastic. Awesome.
Well done, Ed. Yes.
Ooh. Awesome.
And everyone was getting Graham, so clearly your videos had a lot of influence, Richard.
Right,
Right,
I'll
that was
find
tricky.
the page again. So this is your third one for me. Right, let's take it away. So that is Rhesus one from the Saranga Conundrum. Yeah.
I knew you would get that, and I mean, I thought you'd get it anyway because you're a
Yeah.
big fan of that soundtrack. But I also yesterday I mentioned it because I thought you might put this one on your list.
Yeah.
So technically, I did spoil it a bit.
In fact,
but yes,
we
no, you got
haven't
it
said
bang
that,
on.
have we? That well, it'll be funny if we have crossed
If we have
over a
put
bit.
the sa- yeah.
Yeah. You know, got the same one
I
coming up
doubt-
twice.
I mean, given there's about 500 tracks,
It's a fairly low
very
chance,
much doubt we've
but,
picked the exact same 10-second
yeah.
clips. But who
You never
knows?
know. Right, so
Yeah.
6 for me, 7 for you, I think. So
There we go.
this
You bring up the
is
rear.
my 4th one for you, and I've forgotten
Well
what
done,
this
Rebel
is.
Hoovian. You got it
So
bang on, Joe.
fantastic. I'm a good fan of the Strong Conundrum soundtrack. Anyway, here we go, number 4. So
Okay, so is this for me?
this is for you. And I remember, yes.
Instant. I'll let it play out because I love it.
Go on, yeah.
So that is it's from the End of Time.
Yes.
It's Wilf's Wiggle, isn't it?
That is Will Swiggle. Yeah, fantastic.
Adore that name. It's just the
It's a
perfect
brilliant
name.
track and a brilliant track title.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That was that
Perfect.
one. So, your
Will's
4th
Wiggle,
one. 4 million other people get it in the chat. Yeah, there we go. Rebel Hoovian.
Yeah,
Doctor
Wilf's
Who,
Wiggle. Yeah,
Holic.
come on.
Fantastic. So, this is Miles number 4 for me.
Okay.
Okay. It's giving
now I
me
the series
11th
will-
Doctor Series 5 vibes. The Lodger.
Shift yourself a little
Oh,
bit.
Okay.
Shift yourself a tiny bit. You're
Um,
very close with that.
with the series or with the episode, or both.
Well, with both, actually.
Okay.
As in, just shift yourself from Series 5.
To Series 6.
Yeah. Come on, Richard, you can get this. And you were so close with the Lodger.
Oh, so it's closing time.
It's closing time.
Is it
Yeah.
the one that's
So
called?
I'll give you that because you knew it was a James Corden episode.
Sure. The one that's called Ladies Wear or something. Is that?
It is the one called Ladies Wear, yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Because I wanted to get you to say that live on YouTube, so there we go.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So for that, do you think 2 points? 'Cause I didn't quite get all of it instantly, did I?
Yeah, you got. I guess closing time. You got sort of with the Lodger,
it's nearly
but
there,
you knew
yeah.
the track name instantly. So
So I'll update that from 6 to 8. So 4 down, 6 to go. I'm just checking if anyone got that in the
you did
chat.
get someone who said Ladies
Think-
Wear. I'm adoring that we've got a
There's
Doctor Who
one
live stream
person.
with people commenting
Yeah.
Ladies Wear.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So this is my 5th one for you.
For me, right. Yeah. Okay, so I am gonna say it took me a moment. I was trying to visualize the moment. It's Harriet Jones's theme, isn't it?
That's
Is it
correct.
called Harriet Jones Prime Minister, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And I'm guessing. Can we say that's from the Christmas Invasion? Because that's like
Yeah, in fact, actually, I'm not. Come to think of it, I can't. Well, it's definitely in that episode. I'm not sure if it's in the other one as well.
it's used
but...
in the Stolen Earth as well when she gets killed.
Oh, in the Stolen Earth. Like, it's not in Aliens of London.
I think it is actually. You know when she's like
right at the end,
fire. Yeah,
when she's like, doing her Prime Minister thing.
she's trying to persuade Mickey to flick the switch and fire.
Oh, okay. Before Number 10's been blown up.
Yeah, so I think it's her theme tune, and I think it's called
Harriet Jones, Prime Minister. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that's 3 more for you.
I adore that track.
Yeah.
Fun fact, that was actually going to go on my top 10. I really do like.
Oh gosh.
Harriet's,
Okay. Yeah.
Harriet's theme. It's a good one.
For me, it's one where like, if you play it, the start of it, I'm like, cool, what's this? And then you get to that bit, and that's like the kind of iconic.
Yeah.
Sort of like.
It's the bit, yeah.
It says everything about like her political downfall, kind of, doesn't it? Like it's triumphant, but sort of a bit tragic as well.
I bet there's a musical thing behind that. Obviously, as you can hear from my terms, once again, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, seeing in the chat as well. Yeah, people say it was in the 2-parter. Right. So.
Planet Earth is at war. Yes, it is used in that Planet Earth is at war bit. Yeah.
So, this is Miles number 5, which is yours for me, isn't it? Okay. It sounded a bit like the track from The Day of the Doctor. I don't think it's from The Day of the Doctor, is it?
It's not from The Day of the Doctor.
No, it sounds a bit like the one that's... There's 2 versions of it. It's like 2 Doctors and 3 Doctors. It's like dun dun ba da ba. Sounds a bit like that, doesn't it? But it's not that.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Let's give it another listen.
Got people getting it in the chat, so don't look in the chat, Richard.
Damn it. Okay. 11th Doctor era.
No. This is your favourite Doctor.
Capaldi.
This is Capaldi.
Oh.
Do you want me to tell you what it is, or do you want me to give you one more guess?
I'll listen to it one more time and then have one more guess, I think.
I'm pretty much certain you can get the episode.
Okay, this is The Husbands of River Song.
It is The Husbands of River
Fantastic.
Song, yes. Do you know what the track name's called? You can picture the moment, I'm sure.
I can't actually, not the exact moment. No. Well, I'm guessing it's something to do with the Hydroflax head. Semantics to do with that.
No, it isn't actually.
Okay.
It's more of a 12 indulging himself in something.
Oh, is it when he's doing his little speechy thing about the monarchy and stuff? Whatever it is. Like the...
No.
Is it not?
No.
Damn it, okay. Go on.
Do you want me to let you know what it is?
You tell me, yeah.
The track's called Time to Do It Properly, when he sort of finally gets to react how it should be done to seeing the
TARDIS scene. Oh, okie dokie. No, I wouldn't have got that. I haven't listened to that soundtrack for a while,
engineering
actually.
has been changed forever.
It's a great scene.
So good.
So I'll give myself 1 point for that, I think.
Well done to you in the chat who got that.
Just having a look. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Capaldi vibes, gosh. Got it before me. So, we are now 5 down for both of us, aren't we? So, this will be my 6th one for you.
That is... Okay, well, it's from The Hungry Earth.
Correct.
What's the track called? Is it just called The Silurians?
Yeah, it's either The Silurians or Silurians or something, yeah. It's the little motif, like, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I remember hearing that at the proms. They did, like, a music suite of Vampires of Venice, Vincent and the Doctor, and The Silurians, and it was all mixed together.
Yeah. Because I was thinking
love
as
that. That's a
well,
great thing.
did you ever have the Mazes of Time iPhone game?
Oh
So I
yes,
think
yeah,
it might
yeah.
have been used on that. Well, yeah, because there were
Uh-huh.
Silurian bits in that game, weren't there? So I think it was in that as well.
Yeah.
One of those
Also,
tracks that crops up in
isn't
the
it quite? It's
games.
quite nice how Kerry Blyton, who composed obviously the one for Doctor Who and the Silurians, the
Oh
soundtrack for
yeah, I'd
that,
never thought of that.
used the sort of horns. And I've
Yeah,
only just noticed that is a bit similar
it's a
to
similar
that.
sound, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a really nice
So who
touch.
knows? Maybe Murray sort of took a bit of inspiration from that.
Yeah. Gosh, we've got 50 people, well, 49 people watching according to this, which is great.
Huzzah! I hope you're all
Um,
enjoying yourselves as much as we
yeah,
are.
people guessed it was the Hungry Earth, Silurians, fantastic. So, where are we up to now? Oh yeah, so your sixth one for me. Here we go. Damn it, I don't know that.
That is actually so hard. Until I listened to it back then, I didn't realise how hard that was.
Sounds pretty obscure, yeah. It's another one of those Murray Gold light-hearted ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I've got a playlist with all them in, actually, but I can't for the life of me
Doctor
remember
Who's Silly.
all
I
of them.
can see it on your iTunes. Yeah.
Is it Doctor Who's Silly? Yeah, I'm not going to go there now.
Doctor Who's Silly.
I'll have to listen to
I'll
that
give you
again,
a
I
clue.
think.
It's
Go on.
from the. I was going to say the episode name then. It's from the Matt Smith era.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, that doesn't help at all.
Gosh, I'm trying to think of episodes or
Think
scenarios
of
now.
a funny moment near the end of Matt's tenure. A kind of a weird moment that makes you think, "What were you thinking, Moffat? Why?"
When
is
he
that a
goes
thing?"
naked?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh
Do
wow.
you know what the track's called?
I know some of them from the time of the Doctor, but not. I'm trying to think now. I think I'll have to pass it, but go on. What was it?
Well, it's obviously from Time of the Doctor. The Clara bit, when she pops into the TARDIS.
Clara.
And
Yes.
Murray Gold decided to name that track "The Dance of the Naked Doctor."
Oh my goodness.
Don't know where dancing was involved in that, but that's what the track's
the
called.
Doctor dancers,
I
of
thought that was
course.
quite
The
amusing.
Doctor dancers. So I'll give myself 1 point for that one, I think.
Yes, yeah.
Stick that in. So we're both in double figures now. Great. So we are up to my seventh one for you. I'm just thinking if anyone got that in the chat.
Got someone said Time of the Doctor. Very good.
Yeah.
Get in the church.
Get in the church. So, yeah, Richard 7. This is my seventh one for you. Oh, yes.
Oh, well, it's Tim the Sideman. Okay. Can I have that again? And also, just bear in mind, listeners, that literally does sound like Tomb of the Cybermen at the start of that track. I don't know what it was. Never mind. Okay. Well, it's obviously Sagan. I know that much.
Obviously, Sagan, yes.
I'm guessing this might be the Tham theme tune.
It is, and it's one of the first times it... Oh, I'm spoiling it now. It's one of the first times it comes up, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think
Sort of spoiling
is
it.
it's from the woman who fell to earth.
The Woman Who Fell to Earth, yeah.
Right. This isn't that track that we were joking about. This isn't called Getting That Bike, is it?
That's not the one, no, but it's around there on the soundtrack, on the listing.
I'll have one last guess.
Okie dokie.
No.
It's a great title.
Can't get that.
It's This New Nose is so unreliable, I think. It's
That's
a fantastic
the name of the whole
title.
track.
Yeah, well, it's from the point in the episode where Jodie is up on outside Graham's house and it's dark and she
And
does
she's got
her
a finger
thing
stuck up her
where
nose.
whatever, and then she faints and that's right at the start, and then the rest of the track has nothing. It's like other instances where the rest of the track has nothing to do with that title.
Nothing to do with
It's just right at the start, and it's basically like a montage of. I think it's the bit where
is it the moment when the
Grace
whiskey
is checking
stuff
her
comes out of her mouth?
pulse, yeah, and the regeneration energy comes out, and Graham's down at the buses and stuff, and all that sort of stuff's happening, kind of teamy stuff. And yeah, the fam theme which crops up loads of other times.
Which are you doing a video on the fam theme tune, Richard? Or
is that not I probably will at some point, yeah. After the companion ones, because it crops up all over the place, yeah. So 1 point there, and I will now play your 7th one for me. Okie dokie. Okay. So that was the 11th Doctor's theme. I'm the Doctor, for sure.
Yeah. I've been so cruel.
Series 5?
It's definitely Series 5, yeah.
Series 5, okay.
It's a very quirky track name as well.
Okay.
Again, another one that's based off one line.
It's not Casanova, is it?
Yes, it is. Do you know what the full title of the track's called?
Oh gosh. Well, I know the line is like I owe a chicken to Casanova, but is that the title?
It's Chicken Casanova.
Oh, Chicken Casanova.
Why it's called Chicken Casanova? I don't know. That sounds like a lovely dish that I'd want to eat for tea. But
awesome.
But yeah, and so on the episode is
Vampires of Venice. Yeah, the start of that episode.
Fantastic. Yeah, we got
so for that...
Rebel Hoovian. Joe, you got Chicken Casanova. Well done.
Fantastic. Awesome. I'll give myself the full points for that. Although
because
I didn't
you got Series 5 and then you worked your way to it. Yeah,
I worked my way to it. Yeah. So we have now got it's just 3 more each, isn't it? So this is my 8th one for you, and I've forgotten what this is, but okay, yeah.
Okay. I thought that was going to be
A 12th Doctor.
It's Series 9, isn't it?
It's Series 9.
I'm so bad because I've only watched Series 9 like twice. Okay, episode-wise, I'm going to just stab in the dark.
Okay.
Is it the Zion Invasion?
It is. Well done. Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised. What would it be called? Is it called This Planet Needs You or This Planet is Protected?
It is not called that, no.
There is one called This Planet is Defended or something like that.
To be honest, I can't... Is that the one where it's underscoring his speech? Oh, that one's called. I think it's the one at the end
when the two Osgoods walk off into the distance.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's like the variation of like 12's theme, and it's like all quick and but no, it's not that one, unfortunately. It's from
I can't get the title.
Earlier on in the episode.
No clue.
Okie dokie.
Is it called Dr. Disco or something?
But
no clue.
It's right sort of vibe. So that one's called Deep Cover, and I don't know how familiar you are with that track, but it starts off with it's like reused cues from the Day of the Doctor. I think it's the War Room or something. Da da ba da da da. Anyway, I can't.
It's
see
just sort of like a.
It's like
a heavy sort of. I can picture it. Yeah,
can you picture it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kind of goes into all that sort of military music. So that was Deep Cover.
Did a cover of Deep Cover.
Deep Cover. Yes. Let's see if anyone got that. Oh yeah, a few people got that. Awesome. Oh, tricky, said Doctor Who Adventures. Right.
So, Richard, at this point, you would need to get...
Can I still win?
How many points behind? You're 5 points behind me. You've got 3 more tracks. So you have 9 points up for grabs. So do I. So you're still in the running. If your next few tracks for me are really hard, I think you're still in with a chance.
Okay. I'm trying to think what they are now. I can't remember. Anyway, so well, yeah,
We'll find out.
Play your 8th one for me.
Yeah.
Now.
This is so cruel.
Goodness me. Well, it's definitely Murray, and it's early Murray.
Yeah.
Relatively early, is it? Ish. RTD.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
RTD. Yeah.
Specials.
Yes, it is the specials. Yeah, I can see the cogs
So,
going there.
Planet of the Dead. Yep. Is it Planet of the Dead?
No, you're so close though.
Damn it! It must be the next Doctor then.
Yeah, it is the next Doctor. I'll give you that because you really got.
Couldn't
there.
be the Waters of Mars, and it couldn't be
exactly.
No. Yeah.
It's a funny issue.
So on the next Doctor, okay, is it the bit where they're being dragged across the floor?
No.
No.
But I think you can get this name.
Gosh, I'm not too familiar with the soundtrack for that one, to be honest. There's there's one that's like the March of the Cybermen, I think, which is like a variation of that theme. And no, to be honest, I don't.
This one's literally one more before it.
Don't think I'm going to get it, unfortunately. Go on.
It's called Hidden in the Closet, which is the moment when the Doctor opens it up. A Sideman's there, and he goes, "Okay, I think we should run." And then
fantastic.
That was quite a tricky one, but you got the next Doctor.
The next Doctor, yes. That's off 1 point for that. So.
Okay.
Where are we? Well, we now on my 9th one for you. That's right, isn't it? I think.
2 more each.
2 more each. See, people got. Oh, some people did get that. Gosh.
Did they?
Rebel Hoovian seems to be getting most of them. That's very impressive.
Joe. I am impressed.
Anyway, right. So yeah, my 9th one for you. I can't remember what this one is. Oh yes, I can.
Oh. Okay, that is obviously from Series 3.
Correct.
It's obviously from the Master 3-parter, but I want to get it specific.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Sound of Drums. I mean,
as the episode.
Sound of Drums and last. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely in that episode. I'm not sure if. I don't think it's used again, but yeah, it's from
because I'm picturing it as the ending of the Sound of Drums. Yeah.
The cliffhanger.
And it's got Martha in the title somewhere.
Yeah, a couple of people have got it in the chat.
I'm not looking. I'm going to avert my gaze. I can. Oh, he's not Martha Victorious or something, is it? No.
No, there's
the
Master Vainglorious, I think one of them's called, but
that's probably what I'm mixing
whatever
up
it
with.
is. Yeah, because they're around the same point in the soundtrack listing, I think.
No, I'm gonna have to concede that.
Okay, well it's got Martha in the title, so I'll give you maybe like half a point for that or whatever. But it's Martha's Quest.
Martha's Quest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as I say, it's from the cliffhanger to that story. So I'll perhaps give you. It is from
Master of the Time Lords. Yeah, I think it's from the moment when
someone said that as well. Oh right.
She's talking through the whole. This was my plan, and this was how I was gonna defeat you by walking across the world. I'm sure it's in that moment when because she still is on her quest, and she's like.
Oh, when she's on the staircase, is it that bit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, your 9th one for me. Here we go. Next time trailers. It's been used in next time trailers, hasn't it?
It has.
And
I actually think this is used in 2 episodes, so I can give you 2.
Okay, I do recognise it.
You'll know it's which Doctor it is.
11th Doctor.
No.
The 12th?
Yeah. People are
I
getting
think
it.
I've got
Avert
it
your
right.
gaze
I'll
from the
have to
chat.
avert my gaze. Oh gosh.
My goodness, loads of people are getting this.
Wow.
This is mad. I thought this would be hard. Do you want me to give you I'll tell you what series it's from. Prominently.
It's definitely not from Series 10 because that's not been released. So
No, yeah,
Series
sure,
8
yeah.
or 9.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, you can tell me the series if you want. Go on then.
It's Series 8.
Series 8, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Late Series 8. Later on in the series.
You would be sort of right. This is kind of used across the series in some ways.
Is it? Okay.
But no, not episode-wise, no.
Um.
If we're going by the name of the track, it is not.
Okay.
I'll give you one more thing. The name of the track is the name of the episode.
The Time Heist?
No.
No.
It is...
Damn it.
The
So which one is it?
Caretaker.
Is it? Oh, wow.
The Caretaker.
So
and it's
I
called
always
The Caretaker.
think of that one being quite a light-hearted track, but it must be towards the second half. Or...
Someone's put it in there. I think, like Joe said, I think it is used for the Series 8 finale trailer.
Yes,
Clara,
that's
Clara,
it. That's where I recognise
and
it
it's
from.
Falling out the plane and
Gosh,
stuff.
that trailer was so
And
amazing.
it's also used in Into the Dalek, I think. Or maybe I'm getting got confused. But
Alright.
definitely The Caretaker and in that trailer as well.
Gosh. Yeah.
So,
Wow. So no
well done
points
for all of you in
there.
the chat who got that. 'Cause that's,
Quick look. Yeah, loads of
tricky
people
one.
saying that. Gosh. Right. So this. I mean, I'm on my 10th one for you. Gosh, we're at the end already, aren't we?
Yes. So this is my last one from you. Yeah.
Right.
Gosh darn it. Okay. That is the... Oh, bugger, I dropped my pen. That is the Master's theme, isn't it?
Yes.
The Spy Master. But I don't know if it's... Is it from Spyfall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gosh,
So
very
Spyfall
good.
Part
Very
1.
good. Yes.
Is it called The Spy Master?
It's not. No, that's at the end of the
No.
episode. This is earlier
Well,
on.
If that's so, then I do not know what the name of the track would be. Because
Okay.
I'm not that familiar with the Sega
Sure.
tracks.
So this one is called The Attacks. It's like
No.
the opening moments of that episode, and it's one of those instances in Spyfall where it's the
Oh.
first instance basically of the Master's theme, but we don't know it's the
Which is
Master's
used to it.
theme until
Yeah,
the end,
yeah.
obviously. So yeah, very clever how it's just seeded there right at the start of that story.
I recognise that. Of all Sagan's themes, I tuned into the Master's theme. Certainly by the series finale, I knew
Yeah,
that's
it gets
the Master.
used a lot over Spyfall. It's just like it's all over the place. It's
I
would say it's kind of overused almost maybe, but yeah,
yeah, perhaps
a
almost
lot of-
smacking you around the face like
yeah.
"It is the
Da, 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 da. Yeah. Oh gosh. So, we're on to the last one then. So, your last one for me. I'm just seeing if anyone actually got that one. Yeah. The
Did
Attacks.
it? Yeah, didn't anyone get that?
Spyfall
Someone got
Part
Spyfall. Yeah, Rebel Hoovian again.
LR6.
The Attacks.
Yeah, fantastic. Gosh. Right.
I think if
Last
anyone wins that,
one of it's Joe. Yeah, not us. Okay.
I thought this would be hard, but I don't know if it will be.
No, that's not very hard for me. That is Tranquility Spa from Orphan 55.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, maybe that's because I thought that would be hard.
Hard for
me,
you, yeah.
but you love the Sagan tracks so much. That's probably easier. For
Yeah.
You.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I was very cruel with
Awesome.
with some of my track choices there.
Well, yeah, so the final scores
Yes.
then 17 for me, and you are the victor with 21 points. So congratulations.
Huzzah! And well done to everyone in the
Yeah.
chat who Orphan 53.
Orphan 33.
well done to everyone in the chat
Oh.
who played along and got those.
Yeah, that's
which was very
fantastic.
great.
And 44
Yeah.
people watching. That's brilliant. Glad everybody's enjoyed playing along.
Yeah.
So let's just work out. We've been live for 40 minutes now, haven't we? Since the new time of 5:20.
Yes, we went live at 20
So
past, yeah.
if we kind of end it no later than about 20 past, perhaps. And if anyone else
let's
has
aim for quarter past. We'll
anything
do a
to
quarter of an hour of
say, any questions to ask us, because obviously we've not been able to look at the chat too much so far.
Hey. Thank you, Adam. That's made my day.
I might just...
It was lovely. Like I said, it was lovely to see everyone having a chat about their favourite tracks.
That was really awesome, yeah. And
great to hear what you all think.
And thank you for sticking with us despite the technical issue at the start, of course.
I don't think there's been a single live stream that we've both done collectively that hasn't had issues of some kind. Either visuals looking like telesnaps, or the connection disappearing midway through, or outright not being able to hear half of the conversation. But thank you all for sticking around and enjoying, what we have been able to put out. We will be obviously over the next few weeks and whatnot. As lockdown gets eased, eventually we'll be able to start doing collabs as we used to do them. But till then we will do a bit of this.
I've just been going back through the chat. I need to update myself with the most recent stuff, actually. There are a couple of weird things that had got censored, so I've had to press where it says show or hide. But that's all sorted now, I think. Okay, so we've got a few bits and bobs here. Rebel Hoovian, endless re-listens of Series 1 to 12 have done me good. Good for you.
Clearly.
Okay, whose books? Have you seen the new Dalek for the special? Miles, have you seen the leaked photo?
I have.
From just yesterday or whenever it was, the new one.
I'm not sure what I think of it being bandied around so much.
No, I don't
then
actually.
Again,
no.
We saw a really fuzzy picture of it on Vauxhall Bridge, wasn't it, in Bristol?
Yeah.
About a year ago now. Promoted by the BBC.
Because they put it on their website, didn't they? That was really weird.
On their news site,
BBC
it was
website.
Like BBC News one.
That was bizarre.
So it's kind of throws the question: are we allowed to talk about that, or? Obviously, it's not an official announcement, so.
I know exactly what you mean. To be honest, I have seen it, yes, and I think people are perhaps being a bit harsh on it, maybe. But I feel like that's always the way with Dalek designs, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Yeah. I think I like it, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see until we see it in the episode, obviously, in the proper pictures, because you can't judge it on just.
That's the thing. I think you see stuff taken as it looks on set. You want to see it in action as they want you to see it, not how, the people out watching the filming see it, if that makes sense. So you want to see it done properly. But yeah, cool colours. I like the fact that we've not just got the typical bronze. We've gone back to a bit of a Dalek sec.
Yes, nice dark blacks and greys. Let's have a look. What else we've got here? Anything take your fancy?
We've got one.
Got some about our favourite tracks, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got one. What standout tracks do you like, guys? Like from the classics? We mentioned these briefly.
Yes, we discussed this briefly last week, didn't we? Yeah.
I mean, top of my head, I'm going to say one that I forgot to mention until very late on when we were talking about them.
Go on.
But the City of Death, Dudley Simpson track is just it's so iconic, so lovely, and I
just wish they still had the original version of that. It's so sad that they don't have it.
Yeah, and instead we've got the
mists of
Sunmakers.
time. Yeah. There was one actually that occurred to me that I didn't mention last time, which isn't a classic series track per se, but it's the space adventure Cyberman theme thing. Obviously, it's
That's
a very
right, yes.
iconic one as well.
Eerie as well.
But I think apart from that, I pretty much mentioned all of them last time. Gave a shout out to the Delgado Master theme. Obviously, that's quite iconic, and we talked about some of the sillier ones like Morgan Undead and Macroterra, and songs and all sorts of stuff like that.
So if you want to see more on that, do check out our video on the
the last one if you haven't seen that one so far. There's quite an interesting one. Oh, go on, go with yours.
Well, do you think Captain Jack will play a larger role later on, or was that just a one-time cameo? Well, I can't see that being John Barrowman's only impact on the series. That is got to be a little tease for probably what we're going to get in Revolution of the Daleks, given that someone pointed out recently there was a promo picture done in the style of the Series 12 posters, and he's in his darker shirt. Now, there's no reason why they would have changed his shirt purely for a photo shoot. I think very likely to be getting Captain Jack in.
I think by this point, obviously we can't presume, but I think it is pretty likely.
And you know what? I am so thrilled if he does come back properly, because it was great to see him in Fugitive of the Jadoon, but I would love to see him properly involved in
Yeah, well, because it's been rumoured. Do you remember back in, I think, 2015, when there were rumours that started each year where it's kind of like, the next Capaldi Christmas special will guest star John Barrowman?
Yeah.
And so
do you remember the
River Song instead?
Series 11 would open with...
in the opening story.
Jack coming back,
Yeah, I do recall something like that, So it'll definitely be epic if he is back.
And there's been a few things about when people sort of mooting the idea of him joining Yaz as the sort of TARDIS team 13, Yaz and Captain Jack. As much as I would love that, I really can't see that happening.
No. Although Yaz going into Torchwood would be a pretty cool thing, wouldn't it? When she leaves,
because
she's a policewoman, so it would work.
Unless she dies.
If she just stays there forever.
Maybe she's just like Chameleon. She just sits in the TARDIS,
just sits in a room in the
herself
TARDIS
into the system.
Oh gosh, comes out in 10 years' time.
Sweet
dear.
Yes.
Anyway, on the subject of that as well, actually, I was thinking, I guess it's fairly unlikely, but they could have got Sacha Dhawan in the special. It occurred to me that could have been a thing that they've done without us having any clue about.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't like that, given that the Timeless Children was so not definitive.
That was
we need to let that sit for a while. And having the Master in the opener and the finale, it's kind of
quite heavy, wasn't it?
That was the Master's series in a way.
Yes.
So let's give him at least a break for a year.
I mean, to be honest, I'm hoping that, if we do get Jack, but also if it's the final story for Graham and Ryan too or whatever, I'm just hoping there's enough time to, do you know what I mean, go through everything properly.
Because we've got the Jadoon as well. I forget.
Yeah, the Jadoon prison.
I forget she's in the prison. Yeah.
Unless that's just, it'll be a case of whether that's just paid off within the first minute or I don't know, whatever. It probably will be, won't it? Do you think? She'll just escape straight away. Yeah,
it'll probably be a quick little flim flam. No, I like the idea that Captain Jack will be the one who pops in, gets her out. That's what I would have liked if Captain Jack is in the special. I would have loved the cliffhanger to be a bit of a Runaway Bride kind of cliffhanger. Like she turns into who's in the next cell? Oh, it's Captain Jack.
Yeah, if they showed us that at the end of the Timeless Children.
That would have been like, right, sign me up, because I cannot wait for that to happen. Because it just seemed a bit kind of, oh, okay, well, I mean, I want to know what happens next, but...
That's the thing that happened.
Yeah, definitely better than the ending of the Battle of Ranskar, of course, though, because that kind of went, well, come back if you want. If not, just, who cares?
Yeah, I suppose so. Because I was thinking as well, if the way they handle that will be quite paramount to like what Big Finish can do in the future. If they kind of say, if they start Revolution of the Daleks saying, okay, like 100 years later and she's been there for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Or if she's been there, she like materializes and then just goes straight away. That kind of puts any spin-off there out the window, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Like any spin-off stories.
You kind of hope that she will just get out with
1,000 years on wherever it is. Oh.
Yeah, well, we've got the Lone Centurion, so literally anything is possible now with Big Finish box sets.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Who wants to have a 3-part series of Rory dancing around at the Colosseum for no apparent reason? Hands up.
Somebody. Anyway.
Let's see. Have we got any more questions that we could... How important do you think music is in Doctor Who? That's a good, deep one. I think it's equally... The inclusion of music and the absence of music is really important, because there's moments that are just as powerful without music. It's knowing when to step back and
when to be silent. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say it's very important, really, in terms of the world building and stuff. And I mean, certainly for Sagan's stuff, there's quite a lot of episodes in series 11, say, or 12, where for me, because I've listened to them quite a bit, I can kind of picture those worlds, and almost like the soundtrack is more iconic to me than the episodes themselves, or kind of like of a better
quality. Very sort of atmospheric, and they evoke those environments, like you were saying. So I totally get that. I mean, you picture the big bombastic moments in the... We talked a bit about this in our Greatest Moments video, actually. The scene in Vincent and the Doctor, that is a moment where the music just full on enhances exactly what's going on, and just pushes it. But then equally, the Green Death, it ends with not a music note being uttered.
Silence.
All the more powerful for it. So, I think music is vastly important, and it's really important to get right. And hearing that Sagan's put so much thought into his tracks is fantastic.
Well, kind of tying into that, actually, there was one I saw earlier, maybe just to end on, which was it was something on the lines of we've talked about the music we like and the music that works, but are there any scenes where we think the music is at odds with what's on screen? I think someone put that, I can't remember where it was, but...
So, like, scenes that don't work because of the tracks?
Yeah, I think that was what they were going for, that sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I would jump to something like the Silurian, Doctor and the Silurians, the sort of... Or Death to the Daleks, the scraping instruments.
Yes, that's a very obvious one to
we
go
have
for,
the Daleks. The Daleks' big reveal in that episode, the cliffhanger, it's just... dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
So, something like that. But then, new series-wise, I'm trying to think of an instance where I'm like... Calm down, we do not need a track here, or we at least need a quieter track.
To be honest, for me, nothing really sticks out. But
nothing stands out.
I mean, generally, I guess just for me, it's more of the reusing of tracks with Murray Gold, maybe. But even so, there's nothing that I can kind of pinpoint there. But
I mean, I think in terms of like the Day of the Doctor, a lot of the tracks in that, as well as some new tracks, there's a lot of the ones on the album that didn't actually get used. So it'll be nice to see what they do to the whether they change anything.
Well, yeah, because there was like Song for 4, is it called? The one that was for the curator scene, and then
the very end of it was a different track as well.
Of course, there was, wasn't there? Yeah. And for that Song for 4Q, there was like a variation of it which appeared in the Time of the Doctor, and I think in Deep Breath as well. And it's like the main one wasn't in the show, but the variation of it was.
Been reused,
kind of that weird, I don't know, what weird state of play there where you're reusing a track.
It was unused and then
without
used,
it being in there in the first place. But
very odd.
Yeah.
I can't think of any though, off the top of my head. I will have a think. That's a good point. Whoever made that.
Something to go away and think about maybe. And
yes.
Anyway, we've been on for how long now? 55 minutes, I think, since the revised
nearing
thing.
the hour mark.
Adding into the equation, the stream didn't work out as well. That's about an hour and a quarter, isn't it? So I think we will call it a day there. But thank you very much to everybody who has joined us for this one. It seemed to have quite a good reaction and people playing along. The interactive elements seemed to work quite well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, happy with that. And we don't have anything concrete planned next, do we? But
no, but
more of the
if
same in the
anyone
future, I
has
suppose.
suggestions- if anyone has any
Let us know
suggestions, do let us
your
know.
ideas.
You know, there's various things we could potentially do. We'll have a think over stuff. We kept talking about spin-offs that we might talk about a bit more, like Torchwood and Sarah
Do some
Jane.
Torchwood
and
stuff,
like that.
yeah, definitely.
Because I finished Miracle Day, as I said last week, so that's worth talking about possibly. But yes, other than that, we'll let you know. You'll be the first to know when we've got something new coming out. So
yes,
thank you very much. Yeah,
fantastic. So, yeah, goodbye for now, everybody. Thanks again, and bye bye.
Bye bye.
And I'm gonna press end stream, and we'll see how much longer of it actually ends up on the finished video.
Joy.
Oh, there we go.